Hey there, fellow friend of Michael Morell. I'm Michael Hrostoski, and if you're seeking spiritual and personal growth outside of religious, repressive paths, you're not alone. Today I'll be sharing some personal stories that might resonate with your own struggles, specifically in the realm of sexuality and spirituality. Now, if you're watching this video, there's a really good chance that you and I have a lot in common. I've known Michael since 2012 now through the Mankind Project, and when I was talking to him earlier this week, I was trying to understand who his audience is. And as he was sharing a bit about his audience, I realized that I fit into every single box that he mentioned. So he was literally describing me. So this is me sharing to you right now, not as an outsider, but as someone more in the center of this virtual room that we're all in right now. And I'm someone who, one, was hurt by fundamental religion. My specific flavor was the Jehovah's Witnesses. Two, I'm someone who's deeply committed to personal growth and human potential, working professionally in the field for over a decade. Three, I'm someone who's drawn towards both mystical, esoteric spirituality and practical, pragmatic spirituality. And four, I'm someone who's developed an innate connection with a higher intelligence that now permeates everything in my life. Now, I want to dive into something really real right now, something that might hit home for you as someone who's navigated the intricate dance between sexuality and spirituality. If you've grown up fundamentalist Christian, like I did, you might still find yourself seeing the world through a lens of separation and right and wrong. Maybe you can even sometimes feel how that lives in your body. And maybe you can even sometimes feel how that lives in your sex life. As we're all starting to learn through science-backed research, the body keeps the score, and most former fundamentalist Christians that I've supported in my coaching practice for high-performing men over the past decade have a huge storage closet of sexual shame, limiting beliefs, unwarranted fears, and destructive conditioning that keeps them from having one of the absolutely best possible experiences a human being can have. What's that, you might ask? Great sex with someone that they love. For me, I was taught from infancy that if I had sex, I would die at Armageddon because God would kill me because I was then labeled a sinner. I had this idea implanted into my young, impressionable mind that if I did this thing that my body naturally wanted to do, this crazy divine punishment would actually happen and I would actually lose my life. So naturally, I was so afraid of sex that I would drink alcohol every time just to loosen up. I had so much fear and tension trapped in my body that I would often ejaculate in the first 15 seconds, or I would lose my erection completely, and my beautiful, natural sexual expression was deeply locked away. Have you ever seen a 3-year-old boy petting a dog because they don't truly understand the motion? It's very clumsy and very uncoordinated. So that was me as a young man touching a woman's body. I had the mental idea of what it was like to touch her body, but the execution of it was robotic and uncoordinated because inside I was trembling with terror, holding my breath, hoping that she would like it, and completely hiding inside of myself. At times, I've been unable to meet my partner's desires. I've had crippling performance anxiety that ruins sex more times than I can count. And I've even had the shadow of an all-knowing, punishing God hovering over me in the bedroom every time I made love. I can laugh about it now like it's some kind of weird movie like I stepped out of, but that was my actual torturous sex life as a young man. So I get where you might be at or where you once were at in regards to sex. But as you and I know, once we commit to change, our whole life can change in an instant. In my early 30s, I decided to go to a workshop that opened up a whole new world of sex for me. And until I stepped into what I now know and what now lives inside of my body, I had no idea what sex was. Absolutely no idea. And from then on, and increasingly so over time, I've had profound spiritual and mystical experiences in sex, states that I thought were only available through practices like breathwork or meditation or psychedelic-assisted therapy. Now, I have a hunch that you know deep down somewhere that sex is a portal to the divine. It's something that is designed to nourish us, to enhance our energy levels and creativity, and be a wellspring of goodness in our lives. But unfortunately, that's not what a vast majority of people experience today. Now, if you are experiencing that, I'm so happy for you. Congrats on your life. Let's go out to lunch or tea sometime and share stories of the embodied mysteries together, seriously. And if you're not and you want to be, then I really want that for you. Really, I do. And if this sounds like something that you want for yourself, then I know that it's a possibility for you. And I feel a deep responsibility to help you figure that out. Over the past 6 months, I've been personally mentoring dozens of men around the specific area of their life, and the results have been extraordinary, much more so than expected. With that said, I'd like to let you know about a program that I created for you with my teaching partner Rob Kanzler that goes way beyond the surface level, far beyond the norm, and dives into the very essence of your being. Rob's been dedicated to this work for over 15 years now, and together we've created something called Men of Substance. It's an intimate 10-week sexual potency incubator designed specifically for men like you or a man that you know and love. This program is not just about sex. It's about a holistic, whole-bodied approach to life, love, and relationships. We've carefully crafted this program to take men with varying backgrounds, challenges, and desires to places that they frankly didn't even know were possible. We're talking about off-the-map, relationship-saving, deeply healing, whole life enhancing sexual experiences. In short, it's high-level sex education for adult men, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of. Now, if you resonate with what I've been sharing so far, I'd love to have you explore the program further. Just click on the first link below to learn more about Men of Substance, get inspired by all the success stories, and you can sign up right now if you already know that this is for you. If you want to chat more about it, I've opened up a number of times on my personal calendar next week to have one-on-one conversations with friends of Michael. Feel free to schedule a call with me through the second link below, and act now because spaces are limited. In closing, I want to ask you to take a moment to imagine, what would it be like if you had an abundantly flowing and soul-nourishing sexual foundation in your life? Can you imagine what it would feel like if you woke up in the morning, started your workday, took a deep breath, and went on a walk with your beloved in nature with this foundation in your life? Can you imagine if the center of your life had a juicy, divinely inspired, sacred partnership with ongoing sexual discoveries? If you want that, then let's have a call. And if you don't want that, then I respect your ability to choose. And if you're kind of nervous or on the fence, then let's just have a call. I'm so thrilled to be alive and here with you right now in these amazing times, as together we continue to rewrite our stories and embrace a future of sexual fulfillment, nourishment, and profound connection. Thank you so much for your attention, and I can't wait to connect with you on this amazing journey. Let's do this.